Good afternoon, or good morning, I should say. We had two ceremonies yesterday, morning and afternoon. We have two ceremonies today, morning and afternoon. We're today looking at our healthcare department. We're so happy so many of you are here. What we're going to do is, before we start... Yeah, it's green, yeah. Are we working? Sorry about this, bit of a technical difficulty. Are we okay now, Rob? Sorry. Okay now. Now we're on. So good morning, everybody, and you're very welcome to our ceremony. Before we start, or before we introduce the guests of honour, which is your sons and daughters and brothers and sisters, the graduates of 2021-22, I want to introduce our guests of honour who are going to be presenting the certs to the students over the next hour and a half. And first of all, I'd like to call Kelvin Harvey, Adult Education Officer with LMETB. Second, I'd like to introduce Fionnuala Finnegan, the Student Recruitment Officer from the Admissions Department in Maynooth University. Third, I'd like to introduce Joe Hickey, who's from our Board of Management and for small and medium businesses in the Dunboyne area. Fourthly, I'd like to introduce one of our Deputy Principals, someone many of our students will know well, Emer Cloak. And fifth, I'd like to introduce Catherine Fox, who's also one of our Deputy Principals. So I thank our guests for being here today. And what we're going to have now over the next while, as we call our students, we're going to have our opening songs from our music department. So we'd like to introduce the Dunboyne College Music Department, sound, media, the whole lot, who put so much work into these ceremonies, and they're absolutely brilliant yesterday, and I know it'll be the same today. So give a warm welcome to the Dunboyne College Music Department. Please welcome Childcare 1 and their mentor, Ellen Holian. Followed by Childcare 2 and their mentor, Maria Garvey. Followed by Childcare 6. Their mentor is also Ellen. Nursing 1 is Hilda Coughlin's group, led in by Adele.
There ain't no room for things to change when we are both so deeply stuck in our ways. You can't deny how hard I have tried. I changed who I was to put you both first, but now I give up. Go easy on me,
Please welcome Nursing 3, Kathleen Murphy.
Didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. I had no time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy.
Nursing 4, Hilda Coughlin.
On me. I had good intentions
followed by Paramedic 1, Terry
I
Devine.
had no time to choose what I chose to do. So go easy on
Terry's other
me.
group, Paramedic 2. Healthcare Assistant, Idel. They're followed by Pharmacy, Caroline McCann. Last but not least, Physiotherapy, Paddy Sullivan.
Feeling like you won't play right. I used to know, but now that just don't feel right. It made me put away my pride. So long, you really made me wait for some. So long, you make it hard for a boy like that to go wrong. I'm wishing I could make this mine. If you want it, yeah, you can have it. If you need it, yeah, we can make it. If you want it, you can have it. But stay woke, they be creeping. They gon' find you, yeah, gon' catch you sleeping. Ooh, now stay woke, they be creeping. So don't you close your eyes. Too late, I wanna make it right, but now it's too late. My peanut butter chocolate cake with Kool-Aid. I'm trying not to waste my time. If you want it, yeah, you can have it. If you need it, we can make it. If you want it, you can have it. But stay woke, they be creeping. They gon' find you, yeah, gon' catch you sleeping. Ooh, now stay woke, they be creeping. So don't you close your eyes. Now stay woke.
Thank you so much to the Dunboyne College Music Department, Sound, Media, who are doing so much over these 2 days to make our ceremonies so special. And you'll be hearing from them throughout the course of the afternoon. And it's wonderful that they're with us for these 2 days to add so much to our ceremonies. My name is Dennis Leonard, and I'm very proud to welcome you to the Dunboyne College of Further Education graduation ceremony for all our healthcare courses. Over the next hour and a half, we'll be going through healthcare, healthcare assistant, childcare at all different levels, all of our nursing programs, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, paramedics and pharmacy. So This department is run by Hilda Coughlin, ably assisted by Kathleen Murphy, who looks after much of the work experience for the area as well. So it is a wonderful department every year, and we've been offering nursing and healthcare since 2005. So it's wonderful that we have so many graduates in this area, and childcare and so many other healthcare programs have developed in recent years. We want to extend our warmest welcome to each of you, to your family and friends, as well as all the staff of Dunboyne College. Our third level colleagues who are here today: Fionnuala Finnegan from Maynooth University, Joe Hickey from our Board of Management, Kelvin Harvey from LMETB, and I'm proud to be joined on stage by two of our three deputy principals. I will be here in the afternoon, but we're joined by Emer Cloak and Catherine Fox for this ceremony today. Just a bit of housekeeping. Our fire exits, there's two there at the very back, out through onto the veranda there, and there's two here out the side where many of you would have come in. Please turn off all mobile phones during the ceremony, but you're certainly welcome to take pictures as the students go by. What's going to happen after a while is they're going to come up here to the front beside the projector here to receive from one of our guests here. They're going to receive their parchment, and then you'll go over to the side there where Hilda is, and you're actually going to get your picture taken over there as a group, which will all be available afterwards, so you can celebrate with the class that you've been part of for the whole year. And then at that stage we will announce the Student of the Year, and there's a Student of the Year in each of the classes, so that's also very exciting as well. They say about education, Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in education pays the best interest. And that is so true, because it's something that you'll have with you for life no matter what happens. And there's a lot of research done in recent years that shows that each stage of education, each rung of the ladder that you go up, adds a huge amount to your average earnings annually, and over 30 or 40 years it makes a huge difference. But far more than your earnings, you gain skills. You gain confidence, you gain an understanding, which makes you a valuable employee, manager, community activist, fundraiser, human being. So education is something which we value very highly in this country, and we certainly in Dunboyne College are happy to contribute to that value. In relation to today, you know, we go to a lot of different events in our life. This is very much, John McGinnis, who was here yesterday from Maynooth University, described it as a transitional moment. It's one of those landmarks that stands out in your life. You all look so well in your caps and gowns, and I say you don't recognise some of the people in your class, and I certainly don't recognise some of you from what I'd normally see you wearing around the college. So it's great to see so many of you looking so well here today, and our staff are looking particularly well as well. They look well every day, but I don't recognise some of them today. But I just want to say that it's a very special day for you and also for your family. So whatever happens today, please take that moment out to thank them, whether your parents, partners, brothers, sisters, children, whoever it has been, neighbours, friends, it doesn't matter who they are, that have supported you in getting to wear this cap and gown, to walk up here and receive a very important step in your educational journey. Make sure you thank them, because they're here to celebrate your achievement with you, whether they can be here today or not. And we're happy with the live streaming that's going out today. Rob Kelly and all the department there, Rona, have made it possible that we can live stream today's event for those who can't be here for various reasons. Some are even abroad, they're watching us from outside of Ireland. So it's a fantastic, first year ever we've been able to live stream our ceremony. So make sure that you arrive here today, you put the 2 feet in the ground, you say, today is a very special day. I'm going to celebrate it. I'm going to look back on my year and say, I'm glad I have come this far, and I now know this is a stepping stone to where I might like to go. Days like this go by too quick, so make sure that you enjoy it. As for ourselves here in Dunboyne, we're a very proud college. We've grown from the 40 that started here in 2003 in the middle of the village up to 1,000 students today. Over 8,000 have come through our doors over the years. And many have sat here where you're sitting today and have moved on into industry, into employment. Some are even back teaching with us. So, you know, wherever your journey takes us, it's great that Dunboyne College has been part of it. But we're also proud that after 19 years in existence, this year we were approved for a €40 million plus investment in a further education college of the future. It's going to be the first ever further education college purpose-built as a FET College of the Future, where you'll have apprenticeships, traineeships, courses for employment. Everything will be under the one roof on a campus development here in Dunboyne, which will be starting at the end of this year and hopefully will be completed around 2025 or early 2026. It's exciting for us as a staff, and if many of you are back here doing courses with us in the future, when parents come back to night classes, whatever you come back for in the future, we will have that campus development there. But the reason it's there is because you, the students, your parents, friends, neighbours, our stakeholders from business, from industry, from universities, have put your faith in us. And that means an awful lot to us. So Minister Harris made that announcement. I knew it wasn't an announcement the department made lightly. They did it because Dunboyne College, through the excellence of teaching and learning provided by our staff, through the wonderful students we've had the privilege to teach, they've actually recognised that this is the place to put the first ever FET College of the future. About this time last year, you might have been writing a personal statement to say why you want to do nursing with us or be a paramedic or work in childcare. And I was reading one of those personal statements yesterday from a student that's hoping to come to us in September. And she talked about her secondary school journey and how, a lot of her dreams have been realised, but not all of them. And then she says, that is where Dunboyne College comes in. If I complete this course, I would be able to get a Library Techniques Award, which would get me a place in my dream course. There are also many other benefits. I would get to learn more about what I would be doing in the future course. I would get more experience and become more knowledgeable, so I'll be well prepared for third level. I would be even more ready for what the course will entail than if I went straight in. A one-year course is an easier commitment, and I would have the opportunity to get work experience. That is why Dunboyne College is so attractive to me. That says it all. I'm sure if Derek and Maeve in our guidance department were writing a personal statement that they'd like to see when they're looking at students and guiding them, that's the type of student that they want to see coming, that you are, that want to be guided, they want to look at and take the time out, the space to really plan where you want to go. But what that means is you've put your trust in us for your progression to higher education or to employment in nursing, childcare, healthcare, whatever it might be. You've met us halfway to make sure your dream has become a reality. It's on that simple premise of mutual trust that we've grown and you've excelled. Mutual trust in what we are for each other. We have a wonderful staff and superb students, and we really needed to put that to the test this year, in fact over the last 3 years, because of the COVID environment we had to live under. Many of you went through 5th and 6th year under those COVID restrictions and came here as well, where maybe practicals had to be suspended for a period of time, maybe the class was half in, half out, maybe had remote learning, internet difficulties, all that goes with it, online exams. All of those were challenges that you had to face and our staff had to facilitate, and both of you rose to the challenge in spades. We're very proud this year. In recent weeks, we were also awarded Green Campus. You probably see the Green Campus flag flying highly over the college. We're so proud of that. We're only the 20th in Ireland to get that. And we're one of the few further education colleges that have it. Again, a lot of students here and other students were involved in our energy, our waste, our biodiversity, our transport, to make sure that we have the least possible carbon footprint and make sure that we're a sustainable college going forward as well. One of our graduates in recent years wrote to us and said, with hard work and determination and with the quality education that Dunboyne College provides, you can accomplish the same goals and achievements that I've had the privilege to experience. We love hearing back from people when they leave. That's what our graduate association is about. But when Derek and Maeve and others write to you in August, September, October, we have one very simple request today. Please write back. It takes 30 seconds or a minute to tell us where you are, what you're doing, because we love not just for today to know that you've had a wonderful year, but where you're going in the future, and that we can be part of that journey. And that guidance service is available to you for the rest of your life. It's a lifetime award, that we have that guidance service available. So if you're still confused next year about any of your steps, they are available to you as well. Emer will thank everyone at the end of our ceremony, particularly Hilda Coughlin. I said this yesterday and I'm going to repeat it again today. Rome wasn't built in a day, but Hilda wasn't there, I can tell you, because her and her team, Patrice, Christina, the whole lot of them, have just been outstanding in recent weeks in getting us all organised. And it's easy for me to stand up and be told, well, here's where you go and here's what you say and off you go, but they've also worked with you to make sure that you could all be here today and your parents had the invitations. And we're delighted to have a ceremony in person. Hilda said to me at the beginning of this year, whatever happens after 2 years of remote, with the wonderful job our remote team do, it's nothing like being here in person. They say 90% of communications, it's non-verbal. And it's great when we can actually be here to see the faces, to see the achievements, to see the smile on your face as you receive your certificate. It means so much. I want to also thank our wonderful support staff in the college who've been great to us, Rob and Susan and all of music and sound, because this doesn't all happen, this morning. It's been going on all year, preparation for today, and everyone that makes that possible. Claire will be doing a montage, and so many different people are contributing to what you'll see. And as I said, Emer will thank them all individually at the end. I want to also thank, you'll be hearing from Bernie Leahy in a short time, but Joanna Daw and Fiona Patrice had a wonderful idea of celebrating Women's Day this year and having a whole load of events, and Joanna and Bernie worked on a lovely publication that Bernie will talk to you about after a while. But I want to thank them and their team, and also for the Women's Aid Week, for Green Week, for Health Week, for all the wonderful weeks we've had in the college. And you have a newsletter that you'll see here today, and that newsletter shows an awful lot of the activity that's going on in the college. And the montage you'll see after a while gets to see in living colour the fundraising, the trips, the day trips, and the different weeks that we had. Even in a COVID year, that was challenging for us all. Yesterday, one of our students came up to speak, Craig Kelly Dowling, and he said, have the courage to be seen in the light of your own glory. I thought it was a lovely statement, that each of you really have glorified yourselves by going through what you've gone through this year and coming out the other end. So please celebrate that. So finally, whether you want to come back to do a level 6, to progress to one of the great third level colleges or enter employment, today is the beginning. It's your day. We're here to help you celebrate. Enjoy this special moment on your journey, and I really hope you enjoy today. And it's my great pleasure now to welcome you on behalf of Louth and Meath Education and Training Board, Kelvin Harvey, who's our Adult Education Officer. Kelvin.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm delighted to be here today to share in this day with you. Graduation Day is always a very proud day in the life of Dunboyne Further Education College, whereby academic achievements of learners are rightly celebrated and recognised by the presentation of certificates today in front of family and friends. I would like to begin by congratulating each and every one of you on your exemplary results. I would remind you that your qualifications are wonderful stepping stones to employment opportunities and as paths to further qualifications in third level. Dunboyne College graduates will have no difficulty in gaining employment or accessing third level programs with such a suite of wonderful results. This is a day to celebrate the success of students receiving these nationally recognised qualifications, which are a testament to your commitment, dedication, and hard work. The certificates formally recognise and acknowledge the accumulation of all efforts put into your courses. They are given out on the basis that that the required level has been met and is a recognition of the high standards reached by students. Post-Leaving Cert courses form a significant part of LMETB's further education and training provision. LMETB and Dunboyne courses are designed to prepare learners for employment and third level education in student-friendly environments. PLCs are ideal progression routes from Leaving Cert or Leaving Cert Applied for those who want an extra year and for those who are looking for a career change. They offer a mixture of practical work, academic work, and work experience, offering the opportunity to develop technical and practical skills for an industry-recognised qualification. They also offer an alternative route to higher education and can give you the opportunity to try out a subject of interest to you. They are designed as a step towards skilled employment and as such are closely linked to industry and its needs. Therefore, I would like to thank our work experience providers for taking our students, and without them we wouldn't run such ambitious programs. The forging of links with local and regional employers who offer valuable work experience options is foundational and surely sows the seeds of the wide-ranging endeavours of Dunboyne College graduates once in the workplace. Employers are quick to recognise the potential students who have been successful in achieving certification, which incorporates the necessary practical skills which employers require in the workplace today. Aside from arming yourselves with new skills and qualifications that are exactly what are needed to gain employment, it is very evident that the students have really enjoyed their time on the courses and that they have forged new friendships, gained in confidence, and realised their potential. Indeed, earlier on, Dennis remarked to me about the great contribution made by this graduating class to the college academically, culturally, socially, and in terms of sport and extracurricular activities. And on this point, I would like to make special mention of management and the staff of the college for their hard work and commitment to the students. On behalf of FET management of LMETB and Dunboyne College, I would like to extend congratulations to all those graduating on their outstanding results, and we wish you every success with your future careers, now that you're armed with these valuable qualifications. Finally, I might add that you might wish to highlight with your extended networks and family and friends that LMETB run various courses all over Louth and Meath, offering learners the opportunity to engage in learning from QQI levels 1 to 6, and that our adult guidance services are always open to any queries or further information, and they can be found on the website. So thanks very much, and best of luck today and in the future.
Thank you very much to Kelvin and to all in LMETB. They are a great support to all of us. It's a wonderful organisation to be part of. What we decided this year is something different for our graduation ceremonies. Is you hear many voices up here over the course of a graduation ceremony, but some of the most powerful voices we've heard over many, many years at our graduate association and different events are student voices. And we're happy today that we're going to hear from the first of two students. One we'll hear from later on in the ceremony, but Isabella Aboud from the paramedic class is going to just come up and tell us a little bit about what her year has been like and what the experience has been like being a student here in Dunboyne College of Further Education.
I would like to start by saying it's a wonderful feeling to be able to attend this graduation in person and to see everyone celebrate a year which consisted of a lot of hardship with the ongoing pandemic, as well as a lot of fun and great memories that will last a lifetime. I know that everyone sitting before me, including the Dunboyne College staff, has put a lot of hard work and determination into this academic year. It hasn't been an easy road, and I am in awe of everyone who has made it through in one piece. Today is a day of celebration, and us students are very fortunate to have such a wonderful college to facilitate all our achievements this year. When first starting in September, I know a lot of us were unsure and maybe anxious of what this year could bring. I know I was. But when arriving to the college on the very first day, I can say without hesitation that we were faced with mountains of support from our tutors, mentors, guidance counsellors, the principals, and of course Rose from the canteen, who never failed to make us smile and of course fed us well. It is an honour to stand up here today and tell the college what an amazing job they're doing, and it is an honour to tell my peers how proud I am of all their hard work. This year has definitely been one to remember, and I'm excited to see what the next chapter of our academic life will be. I can only hope it contains the enormous support and understanding that Dunboyne College has provided to us all. What feels like the end is often the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Isabel for those kind words and for that great inspirational thought. What often feels like an end is often a beginning, so that's something we can certainly take with us as we move forward in life, no matter what stage we're at. Now I'm delighted to welcome back our music department, and I mentioned the newsletter, I mentioned so many of the wonderful experiences that this healthcare group have experienced, and I'm sure your parents and friends and family would like to see some of those experiences. So up here behind me, you're going to see a lovely montage which will actually show you a bit of college life in Dunboyne College during this 21-22 year, while we're entertained once again by our wonderful music department.
She's all laid up in bed with a broken heart, while I'm drinking Jack all alone in my local bar. We don't know how we got into this mad situation, only doing things out of frustration, trying to make it work, but man, these times are hard.
She needs me now, but I can't seem to find the time. I got a new job now at the unemployment line, and we don't know how we got into this mess. It's a God's test. Someone help us, cause we're doing our best, trying to make it work, but man, these times are hard. So we're gonna stop by drinking on cheap bottles of wine, shit talking up all night, saying things we haven't for a while. Yeah, we're smiling, but we're close to tears. Even after all these years, we just now got the feeling that we're meeting for the first time.
I just lost my job, I'm about to lose my mind. We don't know how we're gonna make it work when it hurts, when you pick yourself up, get kicked to the curb. Trying to make it work, but man, these times are hard.
Stop by drinking on cheap bottles of wine, shit talking up all night, saying things we haven't for a while. Yeah, we're smiling, but we're close to tears. Even after all these years, we just now got the feeling that we're meeting for the first time. Cheap bottles of wine, shit talking up all night, saying things we haven't for a while. Yeah, we're smiling, but we're close to tears. Even after all these years, we just now got the feeling that we're meeting for the first time.
Crazy, don't give up on me, baby.
That gave you a bit of a snapshot of the wonderful year that many of our students here celebrated. And thanks again to our music department for lovely backing on that. We're now moving on to talk about voices, and it's been a wonderful project that has happened here in Dunboyne. I'm very excited about the book that's been produced, and that, like Ryan Tubridy says, there's one for everyone in the audience. Each of you is going to be presented with a lovely presentation copy of our book on voices today. And it came about when some of our staff decided that we'd do something this year to mark International Women's Day. I suppose after Aisling Murphy and so many tragic cases of women in violence in this country over this year and over many years, and all that's happening throughout the world, particularly in places like Ukraine, and the particular abuse and how it's affected women, it was wonderful to celebrate the achievements of women and what they've given to Irish society for many years, from St. Bridget all the way through. So it was great that this compilation came about, and this book is a celebration of what has happened that week, but also what's happened in the college to raise awareness on women's human rights issues, equality issues, but also to celebrate the wonderful contribution that women have made to Irish society and to our wider world. So to tell you about Voices and how it came about, I invite its co-editor, who worked along with Joanna Daw, who can't be with us today. Please welcome our visual artist, Bernie Leahy.
Thank you for those kind words, Dennis. The glasses. Okay. So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, colleagues, special guests, parents and guardians who supported all the madness this year, and especially our students of 2022, whose faces I'm very glad to see, because I've seen so many of your beautiful masks for the last 2 years, and it's just incredible that we finally have you all here in person. This morning I'm going to talk to you about the launch of our special project. We have this book for everybody, which is called Voices Book 2, and we have a special presentation book, which is going to become part of our future history, this linen-bound gold leaf artefact. And the reason we fought so hard to make such a special object is out of respect for the work that is presented within it. And now I've totally gone off all my notes, so I hope you will bear with me while I try and remember all the fabulous things to say about it. This book was inspired by the work of our students, and if I said nothing more, that really, really, truly covers where the passion came to produce this book. The concept behind it was to produce an object and a record of the creative work that is produced in the college. The quality of excellence from our absolutely exceptional students. This book presents written work, creative work, beautiful, thoughtful, sometimes sad, challenging, always provoking. And these are qualities you should recognise when you hear professional music, you go to a play, you read a book, and that's what you get from our students. And the concept behind this came from my colleague Joanna Daw, who's the editor of this book, who is a powerhouse of energy and ideas. And she might say, oh yes, I'll think about that, but actually it goes ahead and it happens. And she's an exceptional and passionate teacher who teaches the communications and the creative writing. And she gathered a lot of people around her to make this and other events for International Women's Week, to make those things happen. International Women's Day in Dunboyne became International Women's Week because a day isn't quite enough to fit everything Joanna wanted to do into it. And there was many people who assisted and took part in this, and I really hope I remember to mention everybody. So there was Patrice Byrne, Jean Young helped with the editing, Fiona Hoey had a cake event, because there is no event without cakes, incredible things that she created. Rob Kelly and Susan Clark presented this incredible music performance in the Grand Social in Dublin City. This full week was music performances, debates, podcasts, we had speakers in, etc. And just to read a word or two from Joanna's introduction about what this was about. So it was inspired by International Women's Week. Voices 2 has been a labour of love, a journey into the unknown, a moment of enlightenment. The book, a collection of visual art and the written word, has woven a rich tapestry of talent and emotion from a heartfelt need to give a voice to those made silent or dimmed. The powerful voices of Dunboyne students alongside public figures have come together as one in celebration, in association, in harmony, and in unity. We hope this book will raise much funded needs and awareness of the work that Women's Aid does to protect and support vulnerable families affected by domestic abuse. So I've thanked the people who were involved. As I said, Joanna pushed me and helped me in the creation of this, and it wouldn't have come about without her. I want to thank Dennis for supporting this creative idea. Sometimes it's just another job that needs doing, but we felt very strongly that we wanted this book to represent, going forward, what is produced in the college each year. Last year, this started off last year as a much smaller publication, and that was with Joanna, myself, and Ailish Levin, who's not here at the moment. So just to give her credit as well on that. And I'm going to finish off with a quote from Joanna. Well, it's not from Joanna, she's chosen it, from Alberto Manguel. Maybe this is why we read, and why in moments of darkness we return to books to find words for what we already know. And I am going to add a final tiny quote from our beloved Seamus Heaney, which I believe really explains why, as humans, we need to create art in all its forms. All its forms, I won't try and list them all. So Seamus Heaney, his quote is, "The end of art is peace." Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bernie, for telling us about such a wonderful project. And as I said, as each of you receives your certificates, you'll also be receiving a copy of the book. And it's lovely to see what your fellow students, staff, and people from all over Ireland, from Michelle O'Neill in the north to Joe Duffy to Liam O'Malley to all kinds of other people, took the time out to contribute as well. So we're delighted that this publication has happened. Now we move on to the central part of our ceremony, where at last you're going to be receiving your certificates of achievement as you graduate from Dunboyne College. So what's going to happen is your name will be called out by usually your mentor or someone from your department and that's been teaching you, and you will come up and you will receive your certificate here at the front, and you go over there where just under the lights there at the side, you'll see our photographers there. Alan Dunn comes to us every year, does a brilliant job, and he's going to be doing the group photograph over at that point, okay? So I'm going to call up Ellen Holian, who's the mentor to Childcare 1, and I'm going to ask Catherine Fox, who is one of our deputy principals, to present both the Childcare 1 and Childcare 2 awards. She's involved with Ellen and Maria in the brand new childcare programme that they'll be developing over the coming years. Ellen.
Okay, can you all hear me? Thank you. Congratulations to Childcare 1 on successfully completing the course. Well done. You all worked really, really hard, and we're all so proud of you. So I'll start with Sophie Dempsey. Holly Grimes. Niamh Leddy. Zoe Long. Leah McCauley. And Roisin Thomas.
Now, this will happen for each of the groups. You get the photograph taken with your proud certificates, and just after the photograph is taken, we'll be announcing the winners as we go along of each of the Student of the Year awards, the glassware from Dunboyne College. And this year's Student of the Year from Childcare 1 is Amanda Reynolds. Now we move on to Childcare 2. Oh, sorry. Niamh Leddy, beg your pardon, Niamh Leddy. Well done, Niamh. Now we'll call out Childcare 2. Catherine Fox is going to present these as well. And we'll call up their mentor, Maria Gargan, to call out the proud graduates.
Can everyone hear me? Congratulations, Childcare 2, on successfully completing your year at Dunboyne College of Further Education. You should all be very proud of yourselves for all the hard work you put in this year. Well done to everyone. So, Melissa Conroy. Megan Delaney. Jodie Neary. Jasmine Martin. And Ciara Moran.
And each group will be getting their picture taken with their mentor as well, which is obviously a nice keepsake to have for the people that you soldiered with right through the year. So it's great to have that opportunity. And now I can call out that the winner of a Childcare 2 award is Amanda Reynolds. And now I'll ask our Deputy Principal, Emer Cloak, to present the Childcare Level 6 Award as well as Healthcare Assistant. So we'll start with Childcare Level 6, and Ellen Holian, their mentor, is going to call out the recipients at Childcare Level 6.
Congratulations again on Childcare Level 6. Unfortunately, some of our students couldn't attend today, but I'm delighted to welcome Alexandra Campbell.
And Alexandra, if you'd like to stay there, if you don't mind, because you're also the Student of the Year from Childcare 6. Well done to Alexandra. Now we move on to a healthcare assistant, and Emer will also present these awards, and I'll ask Edel to come up and she's going to read out these recipients. Healthcare assistant.
Well done, guys. I'm so proud of you, and what a pleasure it's been to teach you, and hopefully you'll look back on this year with fun and excitement of all the times we've shared together. I'm so proud of all of you, and I'd like to now present the awards. So, Jakub Adasiewicz, Chuck Dawson-Base, Sean Xylam-Pace, Benedict Benoit, Stephen Dunn, Priya Lingua, Josh Mallenho, Evelyn Mabumba, BJ Ashodi Glover, and John Turton. Thanks very much.
well done to all our healthcare assistants, and it's certainly a skill that's so needed in our society. We never realised as much as over the last 3 years, so well done to all of them, and I know they'll have a great career ahead of them. And can I announce now that the winner of the award in the healthcare assistant is Mobali Ashadi Glover. Thank you, Emer. I'll ask Kelvin Harvey now to present the awards to both Nursing 1 and 2, and then we'll have Nursing 3 and 4 shortly after that. We've always had 4 groups of nurses in recent years, and it's wonderful that so many people are training, and Simon Harris is only announcing yesterday that he's expanding rapidly the amount of access into nursing courses, badly needed, because these wonderful professional people need to be part of Irish society going forward and make a great contribution to the Irish health system. So we'll start with Nursing 1, and Adele McDermott is going to come forward and she's going to read out the names of our graduates, and Kelvin will be presenting them with certificates.
It's an honour for me to call the following students out and to give their awards today. Congratulations, guys. Well done. I wish you all the very best in your futures, and to provide the best nursing care that we can. So, Matthew Abu. Robert Santos Delor. Kira Fitzpatrick. Mark Horteliso. Carolina Leposco. Well done, guys.
That's Hilda's group there, Nursing 1. We now announce the... They almost got the picture taken without Hilda. The Student of the Year from Nursing 1 is Kate Kelly. Now Adele is coming back up to announce the graduates from her own group, Nursing 2.
I suppose every year we just have a special kind of group of students, and these are mine. My beautiful darlings. I love you all so much. It's been such a pleasure to share the journey with you. And I really hope that each one of you, as you go out and nurse those beautiful patients, that you'll always remember me. Have fun, guys. And congratulations to all of those who've got places. I'm so proud of you. And celebrate today. You've achieved so much. So I'd like to call the following students. Jenny Fowler. That's a long walk to success, Jen. Quiva Goff. Oh wow, guys, we're working hard for our prizes today. Amanda Kennedy. Bellicus Lowell. Christina Mcgovern. Chantal McCabe, Shuna Gorman, Sophie Phillips, and Aisha Shah. Well done.
She's not proud of them or anything. Well done to our graduates in Nursing 2. And the winner of the overall award this year for Nursing 2 goes to Christina Mcgovern. Now we'll ask Kelvin just to present one more group, and that's Nursing 3, and that's Kathleen Murphy's group. So I'll ask Kathleen now to come up and call out the graduates in Nursing 3.
Congratulations, Nursing 3. Abby Brannigan. Rebecca Devereaux. Katie Greville, Lavinia Halpin, Cleva O'Rourke, and Amy Sullivan.
And finally, Kelvin, if you could present the overall winner for Nursing 3 to Cueva O'Moore. The Nursing 4 Awards will be presented by Fionnuala Finnegan from Maynooth University, and Kathleen Murphy again will be calling out the Nursing 4 recipients.
Congratulations to Nursing 4. Sarah Michelle Hageman. Nora Kapindu. Sharon Kapindu. Ashley Nicole Lynch. Kirsten Polian. Letitia Rattigan. Temi Raymond. Sarah Sadunke. Idewale Akinsete. And Sean Warnock. And Comfort Olo Kerry.
Hilda has joined her Nursing 4 group over there, and we're delighted to announce that the winner of the overall award for Nursing 4 for this year goes to Sarah Hagman. I'm going to ask Fanula to remain there for occupational therapy and physiotherapy, which are being presented together, and Caroline McCann is going to be calling out our recipients.
So congratulations to both occupational therapy and physiotherapy classes this year. It was an absolute pleasure to teach you, and you should be all so proud of yourselves. So Emily Downey. Kerry Muffy. Jennifer Weldrick. Sylvanus Albricus, also known as Siggy to us. Liz Lawless. And Martina Savas. Well done, guys.
And we're going to present 2 awards now in a moment. The first one is for occupational therapy, and that goes to Emily Downey. And this is our first ever group of occupational therapy, so we're delighted that Emily is our first recipient of this award. And we're going to start speech and language therapy actually in September as well. So the healthcare is expanding all the time. One more award in this area goes to the Physiotherapy Student of the Year, and this year it's Ben Moriarty. Thank you very much, Fanula. Thank you. Now we'll ask Joe Hickey from our Board of Management to present our final 3 groups. First of all, Paramedic 1 and Terry Devine, their mentor, is going to be calling out Paramedic 1.
So thank you very much. Just to congratulate all the pre-paramedic fire and ambulance students on their award. So the first one is Isabel Aboud. Jonathan Barry. Imogen Fazal McGuire. And then for paramedics, fire and ambulance 2, we have Shannon Daly Clark. Sophie Farrell. And Hilary Spade.
Pre-paramedic fire and ambulance is a course that's grown in popularity over the last couple of years, and we're delighted to have the graduates of 2022 along with Terry Devine for their photograph there. And we have 2 winners in Paramedic 1 and 2. In Paramedic 1, it's Jason Kidd. And in Paramedic 2, it's Kieran Owens. And now we're going to ask Joe to present our final group, and that's the pharmacy students. And Caroline McCann is going to call out our winners of the, our graduates in this area, pharmacy.
So to save the best class to last, I'm absolutely so proud to have you as my mentor class this year, and everyone is so proud of your achievement, guys. Congratulations to you all. So first up, Amy Cannon. Ananias Joshua Elgado. Ashleen Holmes. Mariana Hassan. Eve McNamee. Sean Paul. Megan Purcell. And Lydiana Sadriaj. Well done, guys.
Well done to all our graduates in pharmacy, and they'll now get their picture taken with their mentor, Caroline McCann. And the winner of the award for pharmacy for 21-22 goes to John Paul. And thank you to Joe and to all our special guests for presenting our certificates of completion as you graduate from Dunboyne College. Now I think after all that excitement, it's time to relax for a few moments and enjoy a nice bit of music from the Dunboyne College Music Department.
When we wake up and we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Best part. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you?
That was absolutely beautiful, gorgeous piece, and Consider these groups are formed every September with a new group of students, and can come together like that every single year to produce the Women's Aid Night in town, which was absolutely fantastic, the grand social, and produce what they produced here today. The harmony is just incredible, and well done to all of you. We now move on to hear our second student speaker, and this time it's Christina Mcgovern from nursing, who's going to share a little bit about her experience here in Dunboyne College during this year. She's been encouraged there by her classmates.
Morning, everybody. Firstly, I'd like to start by congratulating all the graduates today, so well done, everybody. I didn't prepare anything, I'm just sort of going off the cuff, but I know you wouldn't know by looking at me, but yes, I am a mature student with Dunboyne College, and when you were speaking about the statement last year, that was me. I was sitting at home thinking, sort of, what am I going to do? I had always had a hankering to do nursing and to, maybe go into that area, but I suppose leaving school and did a PLC at the time, and then we got into sort of work and admin, and work life took over and family life, and I suppose that was just a bit about my path. I had gone into accounts and I'd done different things, and then I had my family and decided to stay home, and I set up my own business and I made cakes and did stuff like that for a while. So COVID came along, I suppose, and everybody reevaluated the whole situation. I said, right, this is it. I'm going to look into nursing. I'm finally going to do it. So I did look into all the college courses and the whole lot, but I just felt, for me personally, I maybe needed a year to dip my toe in the water and see, really, was this something for me? Was this something that I could achieve and do myself? So I looked to Dunboyne. My friend had gone to Dunboyne previously and couldn't speak highly enough about it. And really, from the day I sent in my application, it was just, you were met with open arms, and it was encouragement and go for it from day one. And entering the class, I spoke to Adele on the first morning, and I was like, am I the only owl one in the class? I said to her, and she said, no, come on, in and do it. And my Nursing 2 group have been absolutely wonderful to me, and they didn't make me feel like the mommy of the group. They took me in and they said, come on and let's do it, and we've had a wonderful time together. I've learned so much from the computer skills. When I saw Zara's face the first day, I was like, that's somebody I know. And we've learned so much, the academic writing, the Harvard referencing. I suppose we'll all have fun with that, but it was just, I would say, I suppose, maybe speaking to anybody out there that's like me, thinking maybe, could I do it, can I do it? Absolutely yes, 100%. The support from Dunboyne College has been amazing from the very first day. No question is too silly, and the support, how do I do this, how do I manage that, from everything that you need to do. So I'm just thinking, anybody out there that's like me, maybe as a mature student, thinking, will I do it? 100%, please go for it. If it's a night class to start off, maybe if you just want to dip your toe in that way, if you didn't want to go down to, like a level 8 degree or whatever, really just dip your toe in the water, have a go, level 5, work your way up through it. I say to my friend all the time, the world is your oyster, but it really, really is, and age is but a number, and you can do it. Go for it. If you just think maybe you're wavering on something, my advice would just go for it. And with the support here of the college, really, there's no stopping what you can do. So I just, again, want to congratulate everybody. Well done. It's been an amazing year. We've all grown and learned so much, and I've loved every minute of it. So well done, everybody.
Isn't that just a fantastic story? And thank you so much for your generosity in sharing us with today. It was absolutely lovely. And I'm sure that Derek and Maeve over there in the guidance, they can create another desk for you over there next year to advise other mature students about the way forward, because that was very inspiring. And as you say, go for it. And I was also very intrigued to hear that Harvard referencing is still as popular as ever. We have fantastic relationships, and our students have gone to all of the 7 universities, all of the many technical universities, all the many smaller colleges, ITs, from Dundalk down to Tralee. But the closest relationship we have is our neighbours 5 miles over the road in Maynooth University, a relationship that goes back to the foundation of this college. And John McGinnity, their admissions officer, was here yesterday to share with us about that relationship. And I'm delighted that Fionnuala Finnegan, who is the Student Recruitment Officer with Maynooth University, is here as a special guest with us today. And I'll ask Fionnuala now to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be here this morning to celebrate in your successes, and to be able to do it face to face is just the cherry on top. So as Dennis said, my name is Fionnuala Finnegan and I work in the admissions office at Maynooth. And I would just like to firstly congratulate all of you here today on your great success, all the graduates, including all of their families, because it has been a very challenging year, but you've made it, and today is testament to that. Congratulations also to your tutors who have guided you through your learning and your development and have worked closely with you. And I think this is a very symbiotic relationship that has been developed over the last 19 years and the foundation of Dunboyne College in 2003. Maynooth University works very closely, as Dennis said, particularly with the leadership team in Dunboyne, such as Dennis, Leonard, Emer Cloak, Irene Toher and Catherine Fox, so that the two institutes grow together. We are very aware that at the heart of Dunboyne College experience is a student-centred philosophy, and all that the college does in this approach would also be synonymous with our approach at Maynooth University. So it's definitely very much student-centred and student-led. And the past student here who was on, the nursing student, talking about the support that Dunboyne offers, just to, I suppose, reiterate that point, that if anyone was considering coming to university, to Maynooth University, and I'm sure there are a number of you here in the audience today that are considering it, you will be very much supported on your journey with us as well. So just to let you know that that support and that development continues. So we have had links over the 19 years with Dunboyne College. They continue to grow year on year. So as we develop new degree areas, so too do the links into the likes of Dunboyne. For instance, we have a new course coming on stream next year, which is going to be business and sports science, and we will endeavour to create links into Dunboyne as well. So there will always be that symbiotic relationship continued as Dunboyne grows, and we're delighted to hear about their 40 million investment. So too with the links into Maynooth University. We appreciate, obviously I appreciate that some of you graduates might go on and do a level 6 or straight into the world of work, but we do hope to see some of you in Maynooth University. We're having an open day on the 25th of June, so we'd be delighted to come and chat to you then about your progression and your following journey. So I wish you every success, starting from today really. So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all of you.
Thanks to Fionnuala, and Maynooth University of Ulster was very generous with university awards. We didn't do them this year because of COVID. It was very hard to give awards across entire faculties when students were in and out so much, but it's something we hope to resume next year with DCU School of Nursing, and we met the president there last week, and we have new links starting there as well. And the president of Maynooth University has generously agreed to come to visit us in Dunboyne College in the near future to cement that relationship even further. So thanks to Fionnuala for being here today, to John McGinnity for the wonderful relationship we do have with Maynooth. So we're coming towards the end now. In a few moments you're going to hear 2 more songs from our wonderful music department to play us out. But before we do, it's my great pleasure to introduce, on behalf of our Deputy Principals, Emer Cloak, who's going to thank everyone who made today possible. And in advance of that, could I thank Emer, who's been here with me, for so many, many years, and Catherine and Irene, who've joined her in recent years, and all the management team who give us fantastic support. We would be nowhere without them. So I now, to close our ceremony and to thank everyone who's made today possible, please welcome Emer Cloak.
Good morning, everybody. So for many years now, I've given the closing speech at our graduation. This for me is a privilege because it's a chance to have a last word with you, our students, before you leave us. It's also a chance to publicly express our gratitude to those people who make our college what it is, and others who continuously support us from the outside. I'd like to thank the following people who are here today: Kelvin Harvey from LMETB, Fionnuala Finnegan from Maynooth University, Joe Hickey, who is on our Board of Management. On behalf of our staff, I'd like to thank our principal, Dennis Leonard. Your vision, your endless energy and your drive to get things done has brought the college to where it is today. I'd also like to thank our growing management team. Thanks to you, our systems improve year on year. Our meetings are always industrious and creative and fun. We're lucky to work with such a great team. And to our staff. Dennis has referred to you both as the best staff in the world and the best staff in Ireland. So I think it kind of depends on the day. But regardless, I second that here today. Every year, you welcome over 1,000 different students, get to know them, bring them through their courses and support them, all in a very short time frame. You put your heart and soul into improving what we do for our students. You are hardworking, dynamic, innovative, the framework of this college, and above all, you are a pleasure to work with. I wish you all a very well-deserved summer break. The music today was arranged and performed by Susan Clark, Matt Bashford, Sean Hanlon and the music and sound class. Rob Kelly, Deirdre O'Leary and Ronan Power are responsible for sound, video and live streaming, and Bobby McClune for the montage. Will Carty, Christine Carroll, Vilma Limonite, Teresa Butler and Honorata Butt have put in many hours of work in the background. I would like to thank the hotel for hosting us today and for the photographer Alan Dunn, who whips us all into shape for our photographs every year. But a huge thanks to our events committee headed up by Hilda Coughlin. The committee is comprised of Zara Sheridan, Patrice Byrne, Bernie Leahy, Chris Yangi, Caroline McCann and Cleena Murphy, and is responsible for the full organisation of this graduation and our 3 other ceremonies. This is an enormous undertaking and comes at our busiest time of year. Thanks to Hilda and her team, the grad now runs like a well-oiled machine, and I'd like to thank them on everyone's behalf. But our last word, as always, has to be to you, our students. All of you here today are living proof that education is for life and for all stages of life. All of you have displayed an inner drive, motivation and strength. You are amongst a very small number of students in history to have studied throughout a pandemic, and we stand before you acknowledging that this has not been easy. Yet here you are, graduating. What an achievement. Education opens minds and opens doors. The education you received here in Dunboyne has opened your minds, and the qualification you receive will open doors for you. You are leaving Dunboyne College changed and hopefully with a new appetite for further learning experiences. You are all going to continuously learn and change, and never before in the world of work has this been so important, to have the ability and confidence to learn, adapt and change. And remember, no one has all the answers. The American comedian Stephen Colbert calls life an improvisation. You've no idea what's going to happen next, and you're mostly just making things up as you go along. If the past 2 years have taught us anything, it's taught us that. The world of work is changing rapidly, and you are at the coalface. Don't underestimate your ideas, your contributions, and the impact that you can make. We hope that you've got what you wanted from this year, but remember that whatever your results, your year in Dunboyne College is just one short chapter in your life, and your results are just a single snapshot of what you're capable of. Right now, you must choose the next chapter that you're going to write. So this is not the end game. Remember that none of us really ever get there. We're all on a journey. We'll all have setbacks and successes and steep learning curves, and it doesn't stop when you leave college. It doesn't really stop ever. So this is most definitely not the end game for you. The point of it is to stick with it, bounce back from setbacks, and try again. Albert Einstein said, "It's not that I'm so very intelligent, I just stay with the problem longer." So while intelligence is great, perseverance, hard work, and determination are probably more important factors in determining success in life. Every happy occasion is tinged with a little bit of sadness. For us, the sadness is the fact that you won't be coming back to us in September. I want you to know that you will always be part of the alumni of Dunboyne College, and we hope that someday you'll return to share with us your inevitable success. We in Dunboyne College wish you every success in life. We wish you good luck. Please keep in touch. It's been a pleasure and a privilege having you as students this past year. Thank you.
Everything bites hard, and ambitions are low, and resentment rise high, but emotions won't grow. But we're stuck in our ways, taking different roads. But love will tear us apart again. Love will tear us apart again. You cry out in your sleep, all your feelings exposed, and this taste in my mouth as desperation takes hold. Just as something so good can function no more. But love will tear us apart again. Love will tear us apart again.
Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise. Running in the shadows, damn your love, damn your lies. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can't still the shadows, damn your love, damn your lies. Break the silence, damn the dark, damn your light. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain, break the chain. Keep us together, running in the shadows. 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 Keep us together.
What a way to finish. So upbeat, so wonderful, just powerful performance. And special word of congratulations to our sound engineer, teacher, sound production teacher, Rob Kelly, who's been behind the desk all day, but he came out to actually give a virtuoso performance. I'm not sure how he got the gig, but the rumour is he's well got with the musical director. Just to thank everyone for being here, parents and friends, thank you so much for supporting our graduates today. The last thing we want to say is please return the caps and gowns over the next while, and your pictures can still be taken. Alan Dunn is still out there in the hallway for any additional pictures. And most of all, enjoy the rest of the day, and thanks for being with us for our graduation ceremony this morning. Safe home.